All right, all right. Two in one day. Two in one day. All right, this book, I saw this one, I picked it up. It's by Kamala. I hope I'm saying this right. I've never heard her name pronounced. Kamala Harris. The Truths We Hold. Kamala Harris is the U.S. Senator from California. I think she is the only black person of color or whatever in the Senate. No, no, because there's a guy from South Carolina, but she's one of the few black people. Now, first of all, that's my first problem. Her father is a black man. He's from Jamaica. Her mother is from India. She's an Indian lady, dark skin or whatever. So I wouldn't even consider her a native black American. Somebody's that's ancestors were enslaved in, the southern part of the United States. I think we all have to make this, this we have to distinguish this because a lot of these people, and I'm not saying nothing wrong, and she's just as black as anybody. I don't go into this, oh, you're not black enough and blah blah blah, and but when you start coming off talking about you're a black woman or a black man, I think that ought to be distinguished. You know, there are differences. With her having a mother from India and a father from Jamaica, she doesn't have the same American experience. Not that hers is not valid, not that mine isn't. It's just that it's a different experience than just trying to pass yourself off as black. That was my whole little issue with, President Barack Obama. You want to pass him off as black, but what does that mean? And when you start talking about black in America, it's a different historical perspective for a black person from Louisiana than from a black person from Jamaica or India or something. It's just different. Nothing better, nothing worse. We just have a different perspective. With that being said, I was really curious about her because I started hearing about her during the Kavanaugh when they was all talking about the Kavanaugh confirmation, and I used to see her like, oh, who's that black lady? And I just want to know a little about her. Just looking at her, I thought she was maybe had roots in Louisiana or something. Being from California, I thought Creole or something, but and I'm not the biggest lib. I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed learning about her life. I enjoyed learning about her parents and her sister, but the rest of the book was kind of like, I guess, they say she might be running for president or not. So she was trying to put out what she believed, and it was like just, I don't know, just liberal talking point A to Z, you know what I mean? And I agree with a lot of things she talks about. Didn't agree with the healthcare because she a lot of times she has solutions, which is, oh, we ought to fund this and fund that. But first of all, where's this money coming from? We just going to keep on throwing money to different problems. You know what I mean? Oh, if money was the problem, we would be, we wouldn't have any problems because we have a lot of money in this country. You know what I mean? So, you know, but anytime, like I said, I'm not the biggest. I'm more independent than a Democrat or liberal. But one thing about them, I do give them credit. They have a heart. They have a fire. Some people might say, okay, well, Stalin and the guys in Russia had a heart too. So but I just feel they have a compassion that, same thing I feel about Michelle Obama and them. Like, I may disagree with some of their rhetoric and some of like their beliefs, but they do come off as sincere people. Now that may just be more acting, but and that's why I read this because the lady reading what she's saying, Miss Harris, she comes off as a sincere person that's really trying to help other people, and I guess that's all you can do. But that can be to the detriment. And a lot of times that happens. A lot of people are in worse circumstances because somebody tried to help them. And sometimes you need to learn how to get out of things yourself. You have to learn some lessons. And a lot of times when people help us, we don't learn the lesson, by experience. So, and I think that's a lot of times the liberal slash Democrat Party don't get that. And compassionate people are like that. They don't care. They just, it hurts them to see other people hurting. But, what they say, tough love. Sometimes you need that. But, other than that, I think you should read this if you're into politics, and you're in the presidential race is coming up shortly, and that Democrat primary gonna be vicious. They gonna throw some low blows, and whoever wins it, I think they're gonna be so beat up, and then Trump gonna just continue cutting them up. So I don't know how they're gonna play it, because Trump he the master on that side. It ain't even no thing, but that Democrat primary, I saw somebody put that on Twitter, and it's absolutely true. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be really nasty because everybody want to get that spot to go up there and fight Trump, and I guess they need to practice. So we'll see. But I support Kamala Harris. I'm not saying go and vote her or nothing, but I just support her as a human being, as a woman of color. Hopefully she can be a role model for other girls, and boys that want to grow up and do something with their lives. I have nothing against anybody that's doing something with their lives, positive, even though you might think, oh well, she's ushering communism and whatever. Yeah, I mean, hey, I understand that too, but I'm reading these people's lives and just learning how they got there. They just coming off to me as regular people, that got their education and tried to do something, and that's admirable. So, Kamala Harris, The Truth We Hold. I think you should check it out if you're into politics. I think a lot of it seems like she was really trying to imitate the Michelle Obama book, the writing in it. Some of the lessons she kind of talked about. But hey, if you're number one, everybody's gonna copy. So do your thing. Peace.